Yo, why y'all trying to play my boy Soulja Boy like he's some type of coward, man? I ain't feeling this. Listen, shout out to Mickey Truth, who was responsible for sharing and bringing to the forefront the police statements from the 2008 home invasion Soulja Boy had to endure back in Georgia. In the statements, he wrote, like 5 or 6 dudes broke into my house. I cut all the lights off and hid with my eyes closed. Then they came in the room, shots were fired. One was screaming. Then my buddy came in the room and said they were gone and we all left the house. I shot a 9mm about 5 times. Then they took the gun and it says knocked me down and ran out. The gun was a gray and black 9mm. His handwriting is so atrocious, you gotta kind of piece together. He said later, I looked at the hospital photos. I identified 2 of the people as Mike Bingo and the other name is redacted. They are signed to my record label and the name of the group is redacted. In 2016, Soulja Boy was cleared of the gun charges relating to the incident, but he also went on Vlad TV that year and Big Draco was born as he told his home invasion story about the masked men running in his house and he shot his ass. Pow, pow. Y'all remember that?
One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow. All the niggas run out the door, they run out the door. This nigga on the floor. Walk up to this nigga. Take his mask off his head. Looked at it, saw who it was. I'm like, damn. Shot his ass again. Bow. He screaming and shit. Ah! Fuck.
That made him sound like John Wick. And yeah, he identified 2 of them as artists signed to his label. But during a home invasion where you done fired a gun, you need to be as forthcoming as possible. And when they bring you those photos, what you gonna lie about? You got these guys on paperwork. They're gonna find it out eventually. So he did what he had to do. He kept it real. Some of y'all too street. Some of y'all too solid. This is real life. He is a civilian. He was a young guy at the time, 2008. He was no gangster. He wasn't Alpo. He wasn't no drug dealer. Like, he was a civilian making his money legally. And somebody ran up in his crib. And you know what? Honestly, does it even matter what he said in the statement? Like, you gonna say whatever you gotta say on the legal side to make sure that you cover your ass. But what truly matters, what truly matters is when it was time to protect and defend his life, he did what he had to do to survive. Point blank, period. How sure are you that you would have done the same thing, right? Everyone pops it and everyone hopes that they'll respond in a certain way. But when his back was against the wall and his life was on the line, he closed his eyes and he shot that gun. Listen, talk all the shit you want to talk. Soulja Boy still here, so he did good. Y'all niggas stop hating. Shout out to Soulja Boy, man. You did what you need to do, my boy.